Did you know that the crippling joint stiffness you feel, the ache that stops you from playing with your grandkids or even sleeping through the night, isn't an inevitable sign of aging? It's a sign that your body is starving. As someone who has spent decades researching how seniors can recover their vitality, I can tell you something shocking. For too long, the common solution has been simple management: pills, shots, eventual surgery. They treat the feeling of swelling, but they completely ignore the root cause. Your joints lack the ability to rebuild. What the multi-billion-dollar joint care industry doesn't want you to know is that your body has the deep, latent power to repair its own joint cushion. It's a secret waiting to be unlocked by specific, powerful foods. Today, I'm pulling back the curtain and revealing the 5 forgotten foods that act like building blocks, kickstarting your body's natural ability to reverse that age-related wear and tear. We're not talking about masking the pain. We're talking about regenerating the cushion between your bones. Stay with me, because first, let me show you why this matters and what happens when you keep ignoring your joints' need for nutritional help. This is the truth about your body that many have suppressed. You know that feeling. It's 3 a.m. You're woken up not by a loud noise, but by a deep, throbbing stiffness in your knee or hip. Getting out of bed feels like a real effort against your own body. You think, this is just my age, but it's not. Let's look at the facts. The common form of joint breakdown impacts nearly 1 in every 2 people over 65. That's a huge number. And the worst part, it's a vicious cycle. The smooth cushion inside your joint wears away, exposing sensitive areas. The body recognizes this damage and floods the area with irritating molecules, like tiny biological grenades. This causes the swelling, the stiffness, and the constant pain. This is the cycle that traditional care tries to calm down. But why does the cushion break down in the first place? The specialized cells that make up your joint cushion require a constant, steady stream of very specific raw materials to maintain the joint's structure, which is mainly made of flexible, supportive proteins. As you get older, 2 things happen. 1, your body becomes less efficient at producing these raw materials. 2, the modern diet is completely devoid of them. We're eating processed foods that fuel the irritation and starve the rebuilding process. One recent review of people with joint issues confirmed that those who ate the fewest of these joint-supportive nutrients saw their cushion loss accelerate by nearly 25% over 2 years compared to those who ate plenty. That's a quarter more damage. Think of your joints like a well-used road. Every day, the traffic, your movements, causes wear and tear. If you stop bringing in the asphalt, the nutrients, and the construction crew, the cells, the potholes only get bigger and deeper. We need to stop managing the potholes and start laying down new asphalt. Now let me show you the solution. These 5 foods are the precise building blocks your body is begging for. We start with the most foundational one. 1. Bone broth, the liquid gold of regeneration. When I work with people looking to regenerate their joints, this is the very first food I recommend. It might sound old-fashioned, but bone broth is a powerhouse of immediately useful building material. Why does it work? Bone broth is essentially a pre-made supplement for your joints. When you slowly cook bones and connective tissue, you extract 3 critical components that are nearly impossible to get from meat alone: flexible proteins, gelatin, and key sugars. The gelatin in particular provides the amino acids, the specific building blocks needed for your body to create new joint cushion. You aren't just eating protein, you are giving your body the specific blueprints for joint tissue. A study on people with high joint stress found that supplementing with the components found in bone broth led to a 47% reduction in activity-related joint discomfort after just 24 weeks. This proves the restorative power, not just the pain-relieving one. How much and when? I recommend starting with 1 8-ounce mug every single morning. Treat it like your coffee or tea. Preparation. Tip: buy high-quality grass-fed bone broth or make it yourself. A simple batch of beef or chicken bones, simmered low and slow, is pure magic. Do not just buy broth from the soup aisle. It must be specifically labeled bone broth. But here's what surprised researchers. The simple components in the broth are just the start. What about when you need a concentrated, high-impact boost? 2. Collagen peptides. The precision ammo. Bone broth is wonderful, but if your damage is significant, we need precision ammunition. That's where collagen peptides come in. Peptides are essentially tiny, pre-broken down pieces of the joint protein. Your digestive system doesn't have to work hard to absorb them. They are immediately recognized by the body and sent straight to the areas that need repair, like a delivery truck straight to your knees and hips. The science behind this is fascinating. The presence of these small protein pieces in your bloodstream actually signals to your repair cells that building materials are abundant. It's like sending a text message to your cells saying, "Start rebuilding." Researchers, in a comprehensive review, concluded that these specific small proteins are particularly effective for joint health because they can help reduce the body's internal destruction against its own joint tissue, a key factor in many forms of age-related joint pain. How much and when? For serious joint regeneration, I recommend a dosage of 10 to 20 grams per day. The best time is right before bed or first thing in the morning, on an empty stomach, mixed with a little bit of water or your morning tea. Preparation. Tip: look for hydrolyzed collagen peptides from a reputable source. Hydrolyzed means it's been broken down for maximum absorption. Now, this next one is even more powerful because it doesn't just provide the building material, it provides the cement that holds the entire structure together. Third, vitamin C-rich foods, the collagen catalyst. You can consume all the building blocks you want, but without this next nutrient, the whole rebuilding process stops dead in its tracks. I'm talking about vitamin C. Think of the flexible proteins in your joint as the rebar in a concrete structure. Vitamin C is the cement. It's an essential helper for the processes that link the building blocks together to form the strong, supportive structure of new joint cushion. Without enough vitamin C, you can't make strong, stable cushion. We typically associate vitamin C with oranges, but there are far more potent sources. For example, a single cup of chopped red bell pepper contains 150% more vitamin C than an orange. Other top sources are kiwi, strawberries, and broccoli. A study on people with joint issues showed that those with the highest amount of vitamin C in their diet experienced a 30% slower rate of joint loss over a 10-year period. This shows its incredible protective power. How much and when? The official advice is often too low for real effect. Aim for foods that collectively provide 500 to 1,000 milligrams of vitamin C per day. Distribute your intake throughout the day with your meals. Preparation. Tip: eat it raw. Vitamin C is sensitive to heat. Slice those red bell peppers into your salad, snack on strawberries, or add kiwi to your breakfast. Do not overcook your vegetables. Most people skip this, but it's crucial. Now we've covered the structure and the cement. But what about the fire, the irritation that's melting the joint away? 4. Omega-3. Rich fish, the internal firefighter. This one directly tackles the other side of joint stiffness, inflammation. We're talking about healthy fats, specifically found in cold water fatty fish like wild salmon, mackerel, and sardines. The chronic grinding pain you feel is caused by irritating compounds. These healthy fats work to reprogram your body's response. They are converted into powerful, soothing molecules. You can think of them as internal fire extinguishers that dampen the widespread fire. In a comprehensive review of many different studies, researchers found that people using high amounts of these healthy fats reported a decrease in joint discomfort and stiffness equivalent to the effect of some common over-the-counter soothing medications, but without the harsh side effects on your gut. The average reduction in morning stiffness was 32%. How much and when? For therapeutic relief, aim to eat at least 3 4-ounce servings per week of wild-caught cold water fish. If you use a supplement, look for one that provides at least 1,000 to 2,000 milligrams of the key active ingredients daily. Take these with your largest meal for best absorption. Preparation. Tip: baking or grilling salmon is great. Don't be afraid of canned sardines or mackerel. They are tiny powerhouses of healthy fats, low in unwanted metals, and easy to add to salads or toast. This is where it gets really interesting. We've rebuilt the structure and put out the fire, but your body needs a powerful cleanser to ensure the new materials can even get to the joint. 5. Sulfur-rich vegetables, the structural stabilizer. The final food group is often overlooked, but it is critical for stabilizing and cleaning the environment around the joint. We are talking about sulfur-rich vegetables, primarily things like garlic, onions, leeks, and broccoli. Sulfur is a key component of the flexible proteins that give your joint cushion its stretch and strength. More importantly, it is essential for the production of your body's master cleaner. This cleaner helps clear away the irritating waste products that build up around a damaged joint, allowing for a clean environment where regeneration can thrive. One of the most powerful sulfur compounds is found primarily in broccoli. A UK study showed that this compound actually blocked the key process that destroys joint cushion. It doesn't just clean up, it actively prevents further breakdown. How much and when? You should aim for a sulfur-rich food at every single meal. Think of it as seasoning. Add garlic and onions to your eggs, sauté your broccoli for lunch, and have a cabbage salad for dinner. Preparation. Tip: for maximum benefit from garlic, crush or chop it, and let it sit for 5 to 10 minutes before heating. This process activates the beneficial sulfur compounds. For broccoli, eat it raw or very lightly steamed. Overcooked, mushy broccoli is basically useless for this purpose. What I'm about to share changed everything for my patients. These 5 foods are powerful, but there's a simple mistake that can undo all the work you just did. Now, here's something most people, even many professionals, miss when it comes to joint rebuilding. It's the one big warning that can make all these amazing foods useless. You can eat all the bone broth, building blocks, and fish you want, but if you continue to eat inflammatory cooking oils and sugar, you are waging a war against your own body. Highly processed vegetable and seed oils, like soybean, corn, and cottonseed oil, are loaded with a type of fat that fuels irritation. It's like throwing gasoline on the fire you were trying to put out with your fish. Your body cannot rebuild a strong, new structure in an environment that is constantly corrosive. The bonus tip: swap your cooking oils today. Get rid of the industrial seed oils. Use healthy fats that are stable and non-inflammatory, such as extra virgin olive oil, avocado oil, or ghee. This single change will instantly lower your internal irritation and allow your body's rebuilding efforts to take hold. Your joint cushion is not made of cheap fat and sugar. It's made of the pure, potent compounds we just discussed. Stop the destruction first, then focus on the regeneration. That is the winning formula. Let's recap your joint reversal toolkit: bone broth for foundational material, collagen peptides for high-dose repair signaling, vitamin C as the crucial cement, omega-3 fish to put out the inflammatory fire, and sulfur-rich veggies to clean and stabilize the environment. The truth is, joint pain is not a life sentence. You have the power to feed your body the exact nutrients it needs to start healing today. You can stop waiting for the industry to cure you and start taking control of your regeneration. If you found this knowledge empowering, subscribe right now and hit the notification bell. You deserve to live a vibrant, pain-free life, and I'm here to guide you. Comment below which food you'll try first. Will it be the bone broth, or are you starting with the salmon? I read every single comment. In my next video, I'll reveal 3 simple movements to decalcify your joints, exercises that work in tandem with these foods to unlock true mobility. Don't wait until the pain is unbearable. Start rebuilding your joints now. You are stronger than you think.